Do you know what makes you special? Follow and subscribe to the special Fallout series show now so you can find out. And enjoy the following episode of the special Fallout series show. Welcome back to another episode of the special Fallout series show. I'm your host, Mikey, and today I am bringing you some great news. Season 2 has been approved by Amazon, so we will be getting a Season 2 of the Fallout series on Amazon. I'm so excited about this. I still have not watched the entire series, but I am just so glad that, even though I'm only 2 episodes in so far, I am just ecstatic that we're getting another season already and that it's been confirmed, that it's been announced, because I'm really enjoying the show so far. I know other people who have already finished it. Thankfully, they haven't spoiled it for me, but they told me they really loved it and they thought it was great. So you never know with these things that, again, because they dump it all at once, you never really can tell what is the overall response from fans in general, because shows that come out weekly, you can feel the buzz happen and building week to week to week. With something like this, it all came out at once. We're sitting here a week later and we don't really know how well the entire season did, since the entire season was done at once. But now we do know, and we know that it did so amazing that just a week in, Amazon had to approve and announce that yes, there will be a Season 2. Again, this happens just 1 week after the premiere, and according to Amazon, Fallout is the most watched season of a TV show on the platform since The Lord of the Rings: Rings of Power. Not only that, again, they don't like to give us exact numbers, but they did tell us that Fallout is in the top 3 most watched titles ever on the platform, period. So obviously a lot of people tuned in and watched it, finished the whole thing, and the overall response is mostly people are enjoying it, right? It's got a 94% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes and an 88% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. So majority of people are liking it. It probably doesn't hurt. I don't know if they will start to shoot in California, but it doesn't hurt that California is offering them a $25 million tax credit to relocate and shoot in California. That was reported by Variety. So, that again, I'm sure that will help a lot in the budget. Because I think this show, I believe it was like 153. It was over 150 million dollars budget for the show. So, anything that they can get to help out like that, I'm sure, just makes it a little bit easier for them to approve a second season and get shooting. And it would make sense since it takes place in California. I know they were shooting in New York before, but since it takes place in California, if they just relocate to California and take $25 million, I'm sure that will work out just fine. A couple of quotes from people within the organization and people behind the show. For example, we got executive producers Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy. Again, they said this to Variety. They said, "Praise be to our insanely brilliant showrunners, Geneva and Graham, to our kick-ass cast, to Todd and James, and all the legends at Bethesda, and to Jen, Vernon, and the amazing team at Amazon for the incredible support of this show. We can't wait to blow up the world all over again." And then also in a quote, Jennifer Salke, the head of the Amazon MGM Studios, had this to say: Jonah, Lisa, Geneva, and Graham have captivated the world with this groundbreaking wild ride of a show. The bar was high for lovers of this iconic video game, and so far we seem to have exceeded their expectations while bringing in millions of new fans to the franchise. The cast, led by Ella Perna, Aaron Moten, Walter Goggins, and Kyle MacLachlan, have knocked it out of the park. We'd like to thank Jonah and Lisa and our friends at Bethesda for bringing the show to us, as well as Geneva and Graham for coming aboard as showrunners. We are thrilled to announce Season 2 after only 1 week out and take viewers even farther into the surreal world of Fallout. And again, that's what I'm excited about. Just because for me, just 2 episodes in, I am really liking the story that they are telling in the world of Fallout, and I want to see more of it. And I do want them to go deeper, and I want to see more stories within this world. So I'm really excited that is happening. And they didn't tell us any more details other than a season 2 is approved. So we don't know when they're going to start shooting. We don't know when it's going to come out, but at least we know it's approved, so we don't have to be sitting here waiting for months wondering if a season 2 is going to be approved. I mean, other shows that do it like this, where everything's dumped at once, sometimes you wait months before you hear, is there even going to be a season 2? And that can be that can leave you anxious. There was another show. There was a show that I covered, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Ended up only getting 1 season, and it seemed to be doing really good numbers for Netflix. I mean, just my podcast that I did for that show was doing really well, so I assumed that the show had been doing well, but it didn't get a 2nd season. So you never know with these things. Sometimes studios can decide, yeah, that show did good numbers, but it costs too much money. So you never know. But thankfully for us, we do know that it will be a 2nd season, and we can look forward to that. So when we get more news about that, we will let you know when we have more details. But for now, let's all just rejoice and celebrate with a Nuka-Cola that we're getting a season 2. Right. Well, let me know what you thought of this news. Are you excited? Did you finish the whole season already? Are you ready for a season 2? Are you hoping? Because obviously the response to the show was really great enough for them to announce a season 2 within a week of releasing it. So obviously I guess it worked that they dumped everything at once. Do you want the season 2 to be again everything come out at once, or would you like to see it come out weekly? Let me know in the comments. Okay, subscribe, hit the like button, leave those comments, and then if you're a podcast listener, follow, subscribe, leave a 5-star rating and a written review, because that all helps the show as well. And until next time, do you know what makes you special? It's listening to the special Fallout series show.